Jackie, we've seen a number of lawmakers, Republicans and Democrats, getting testing positive for COVID this week and in the last few days. What impact might this have on sort of the mindset of lawmakers, what might get done and when Congress comes back? And I want to sort of ask you about Jim Clyburn in particular, who said it took him 56 hours to get a PCR test result.
Yeah, Yamiche, thanks so much for having me. I mean, Jim Clyburn taking, this amount of time to get tested and having to miss his niece's wedding, I think is very relatable to the average American. And if someone who ostensibly has is the most in the loop and in the know on how testing and these systems should work and still can't get it right himself, imagine what it's like for other Americans who are in positions of less power. I think that there are. I've been thinking about the way lawmakers are reacting while they've been on recess in a twofold sort of way. One, I'm very curious about the Republicans who are still unvaccinated, House members, many of whom will not disclose their vaccination status. We know all of the senators on the Republican side are vaccinated, but House members are very different, and they've been noticeably silent on these breakout cases that have been happening. I'm curious how they're faring, if they're getting hit by this, since the people getting hit the hardest are unvaccinated. And then I also have been wondering about how Democrats are going to come back from recess and recalibrate and get focused back on Build Back Better by using some of what's happening with the pandemic right now, the resurgence and the spread of Omicron, to make a more persuasive case and potentially push Joe Manchin back in the direction of needing to spend more money in order to get the country back on track.